Good afternoon. It's Wednesday, February 19th, 2025. It is a nice 50 degrees here in Johns Island, South Carolina. It was raining this morning, and reliable reports tell me that it was sub-zero in Garnavillo again today. Hope you're staying warm. I thought I would do a series of interviews for our videos to help you better understand the Society of the Holy Trinity. And so we're going to be listening to an interview with three of our officers and one member of the Society who will give us some information and insight as to what the Society of the Holy Trinity is about.
Good afternoon. My name is Pastor Patrick Rooney. I'm the senior of the Society of the Holy Trinity. I've been a pastor in the ELCA for more than 30 years now, and prior to that I was actually a Catholic monk for about 10 years in England and America. I'm English, as you perhaps can tell by my accent, and I've lived in this country permanently since 1975. It's a great joy to be with you today and to be able to talk a little bit about the Society of the Holy Trinity, which your pastor has asked me to do. The Society of the Holy Trinity is now 27 years old. It was formed by a group of pastors primarily from the ELCA and from the Lutheran Church Missouri Synod for the concerns that existed at the time, including how we name God, including some of the rights of the church, including the loss of prayer amongst its pastors. And the society was formed after a series of retreats, mostly in New Jersey. And when we started and founded, and I'm a founding member, 27 of us signed the rule. We now have about 180 pastors in the United States and Canada in 19 different chapters. And as you perhaps know, your own pastor is the dean of one of our chapters, the Iowa chapter as is known. In that role, Pastor Hatcher works hard to support the other pastors. And that's an important part of understanding the Society of the Holy Trinity overall. We are designed to support our pastors for the mission and ministry to which they've been called. We do that through regularly gathering for retreats. We do that by sharing teaching with each other. We do that by sharing the sacrament, participating in the services of the church, including morning prayer, evening prayer, and compline at night. We do that by being there for each other in visitation. These are all ways in which we believe that supporting our pastors is going to be beneficial not only to the church as a whole, but also to the individual parishes that they serve. I hope that's helpful.
Yeah. Could you tell us a little bit about your role in the Society, Patty?
Yes. I'm the senior, which means that there are 4 officers: a bursar, a vicar, and a secretary. The senior is responsible for the whole society. So I've been the senior now I'm in my 10th year of service as senior, which means that again I have to be responsible for all the various aspects of the Society of the Holy Trinity, including care for the deans who are caring for their own members, and seeing that everything runs as smoothly as it can.
Mm-hmm. What could you tell a congregation member how best they could support the Society?
I think first and foremost, and I really do mean this, you should pray for us. We are an interesting group because we are made up of 8 different Lutheran bodies, and as a result, we represent some large bodies like the ELCA and some very small bodies like the Lutheran Church International. But nevertheless, we are representative of all of these folks. We all need prayer. Our pastors need prayer as much as anybody else. Pastors regularly are asked to pray for their parishioners, but we ask for prayers for our pastors on a regular basis. So pray for us. Second thing is to perhaps make yourself familiar with the Society of the Holy Trinity. You can do that by going on the website that we have, societyholytrinity.com. That will enable you to look at our website and see what's going on and what's happening. Give you more of an idea of the importance that we place, especially when we gather for retreat. We gather for retreats 3 times a year and then once in general chapter. General chapter is when we all gather from all over the country. We generally get somewhere between 140, 150 folks come, which is an important time. And again, you'll see a picture of that on the website if you connect to it. So those retreats are very important because they do provide an opportunity for the pastors to get some refreshment, some time together for support, mutual support, and to simply be with each other as part of their own ministry, which is important.
We really appreciate you taking the time today, Patty. Are there any final thoughts you'd like to share with folks?
No, again, I ask you to consider supporting us strongly with prayer, and I'm very grateful to Pastor Hatcher for the work that he does as Dean of one of our chapters in the Society of the Holy Trinity. Thank you for this time.
Thank you, Patty.